Ow! Ow. I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Phil the Conquistadork. Welcome to C14 Dating. I am so thrilled to join you today because I have come to realize I've had the experts, people who know a little bit more about these sorts of things, these kind of games than me, and I have been confirmed that it's not just me, that this is indeed kind of a slower, let's go with slower, kind of a slower paced otome anime dating sim visual novel, that it isn't just me. You know. So, no big thing. No big thing. But we're in this together, damn it, and that's what's important. So, let's get on with it. Yeah. I turned the thin brown piece in my hand while my thumb rubbed off some of the dirt attached to it. Luckily, it had left an imprint in the soil so I could return it to its original context, but I did not want to measure something that would reveal to be worthless. I thought about asking Sherry, but I already pestered her with a million questions this morning, and she was helping the other students. Turning off my music, I glimpsed at Kyler, the robot with the weird name, and I just don't like Kyler, let's face facts. He was kneeling down and jotting something on his fiche, using one of the protruding rocks as an improvised table. Clenching the unknown object, I wondered if I could ask him. Moreover, would it give me a chance to apologize on DeAndre's behalf? He was completely absorbed in his work, though. I'm gonna figure it out myself. Fuck you, Kyler. I don't need your shit. I doubt he'd appreciate it if I bothered him again. Maybe I should simply record it? I'd rather have them discover something worthless and toss it out in the lab than forever wonder if I threw away something valuable. It was then I felt a tap on my shoulder, jolting me out of my daze. Are you having trouble? God damn it, Kyler! I chose not to deal with you, and yet you're being thrown in my face all over again. Oh, you noticed? You have been examining the same object for quite a while now, and by object I mean my robot cock. It's better to outright ask someone than waste time or make a mistake. I would do it more often if someone was a little more approachable. But since he did ask, I'm stuck playing the bone or stone game. Oh man, I remember playing the bone and stone game in college quite a bit. We called it the stone and bone game, but yeah, usually one after the other. One thing led to another. He extended his arm, and I placed the item into his outstretched palm. He held it up to the heat lamp behind us. The silent anticipation was agonizing, and I was surprised. Was Kyler stumped on it as well? Just when I was about to inquire, he moved his hand to his mouth and pressed the object against his tongue nonchalantly. He's pressing my objects against his tongue, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not making this up. It's stone and not worth recording. You can toss it into the bucket. I reluctantly held up my hand as he dropped the slightly damp stone into my possession. How did that work exactly? Bone is porous and sticks to the tongue. This one didn't. Oh, I get it. That makes sense. I tossed the stone into the bucket. Thanks, Kyler. It'll definitely be handy if I'm stuck again. Be sure not to rely on it too heavily. Use your eyes and touch first. It's more of a last resort method. Sounds like good advice to me. Yeah, last resort is use your tongue. What are we teaching our gentlemen? Gentlemen, you can use your tongue before the last. You can use it all the time. Ladies, they appreciate it, man, if you learn to use your tongue before a last resort. Trust me on this one. Another pro tip from your old friend Phil. As tempting as it was to cheat and lick each discovered object, Jesus H. Christ, it probably wasn't the most professional procedure to defend on. Depending on your profession, my dear, it might be. Oh, and there's one other thing. He seemed disappointed that I'd stalled his excavation. I heard about what happened last week. Ellipses question mark? When DeAndre accidentally hit you with the rugby ball. Right. What about it? He apologizes for it, that's all. An uneasy pause hung in the air, but then Kyler gave a tiny nod. I admit I reacted rather harshly with him. We had just made love, and he was acting like we weren't together, and it just pissed me off so bad. So bad! It almost hit my implant, but it was an accident. I'll let him know I forgive him. You two seem close. Are you seeing each other? He said the last words hesitantly. Not exactly dating, but similar. Less formal. Seeing each other or going out are both acceptable. And no, we're not doing that either. Does it bother you? You didn't look thrilled when DeAndre kissed me. It's not that it bothers me. What you do is none of my business. I thought you'd take archaeology more seriously. I thought you'd make love to the rock and the stones. That's your lover now. I'm taking it seriously. What you saw that morning wasn't anything more than a greeting kiss gone horribly, horribly wrong. Wrong? I had chocolate spread all over my face. He didn't expect that. My embarrassed expression said it all, and Kyler cracked a smile. Ah, so that's what happened. Well, I admit I was worried about one thing. I was concerned about Sherry. Hearing Kyler speak her name so freely surprised me. Wait, of course they'd know each other. This was his 4th time here, and Sherry visited yearly. I could imagine him seeing her as a mentor at this point. Why Sherry? A few years ago, Sherry brought a student for the field school. This person got heavily involved with someone here. Anyway, one day Sherry's student just vanished over the weekend. Sherry contacted her parents immediately, and they were furious. After some inquiring, someone mentioned that she may have left with one of the Belgian students who had planned a trip to Portugal. She didn't tell anyone, but I guess it was apparent to some of the more observant students. Basically, this student ditched the entire field school. Instant flunk. Instant flunk. I wouldn't do anything like that. It wasn't exactly easy to get here in the first place. All these interviews, renewing my passport, saving up, convincing my parents. I chose this internship for the experience. I won't blow it or cause Sherry panic. She did place her trust in me, after all. She's a good teacher. I agree. I clapped to conclude our conversation. Bravo! We're done talking now. We're done talking now. Thank God. I'm glad that was all clarified. Feel more relieved? Enlightened? Yes, I'm sorry for getting the wrong idea about you and DeAndre. It's fine. No more misunderstandings. It's cool again. Still, I felt progress had been made since Kyler had opened up a little. Jesus Christ. Thank God Kyler opened up a little. Alright, I'm good at inquiring. My studying is succeeding beautifully. Awesome. I was braver this time. I wouldn't be afraid. Instead of sitting at the end of the bench, I positioned myself right in the middle, hoping to mingle with the other students. I slid the pin from the fragmentation grenade in my jacket pocket. I eyed the carton of apple juice that was just out of my reach. I didn't want to stand up and reach over, since that would seem rude. However, I wasn't sure if I could communicate clearly to the people beside me. It was worth a shot, though, and I did try to brush up on my French when I had the chance. I'm gonna ask for it in French. Please, pronunciation, don't fail me now. I hesitantly extended my fingers towards the item. Excusez-moi. Hi, Chantel. Parlez-vous, s'il vous plaît, passer les housses de pomme. The girl clapped a hand to her mouth in shock, then excitedly gestured with one arm in the air. Quoi? Tout le monde. Et parlez français. Peux-tu répéter? Répéter, repeat. I stammered out the line, but finished strongly. Moments later, everyone applauded. More clapping! Oh my God in heaven! She loves apple juice! We love her for loving apple juice! It's so good! As the claps died down, I felt a little more welcome here. It was rather encouraging. But it wasn't getting my juice any faster. I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to drink fucking juice. It seemed my thoughts were heard, and the juice carton appeared beside my plate. I glanced up, and the redhead across from me smiled. Recognizing each other, we exchanged a grin. Merci beaucoup. You're welcome. Joan and I met already. I'm Melissa. Chantel, sorry for the spotlight, but I thought a little cheering would help. It's fine, I appreciate it. I poured my drink while Joan eyed me curiously. Chantel, she is from the States. Yep, California to be exact. Besides, beaches, bikinis, movie stars, and all that jazz. To come all this way, you want to be an archaeologist as well? Yep. I jumped at the chance to excavate at a Oh my god, what is wrong with me today? At a Neanderthal site. I can't exactly do that back home. It's incredible to be surrounded by all this history. What about you two? What degrees are you taking? Chantel translated for me, and Joan brightened as she raised her fingers close to her cheek and wriggled them. Music, I play flute. Neat! How do you say flute in French? Chantel chuckled loudly, but managed to relay the question to Joan, who giggled. La flute! Why am I not surprised? Well, you should be. Every other fucking word is completely different. But isn't that nice? It helps with learning a language if many of the words are identical or similar. If all else fails, say the word in English. There's a chance we might understand. Are you monolingual? Admit knowing some Spanish. I'm not sure if it counts, but solo hablo un poquito de español. Joan tilted her head while Chantel leaned in ardently. ¿Hablas español? ¿Me puedes enseñar español? Tal vez. Where did you learn it? My parents speak it, and I was much more fluent growing up, but I've sort of gotten rusty. Are you learning Spanish? Chantel pouted between a spoonful of cereal sprinkled with cocoa powder. I'd like to, but Spanish classes conflicted with my other courses. I want to go to South America or the Caribbean, so I'd like to master both English and Spanish. We both glanced back at Joan, who patiently tried to follow along. Chantel briefly summed up our conversation, and Joan nodded. Chantel wants to dig underwater. I'm interested in underwater archaeology. Sadly, this elective is not what I'm looking for, but the choices were pretty limited. I guess the cave could get damp occasionally if that counts. I admit underwater archaeology was not a field I'd given much thought to. Why underwater? Are you searching for pirates? Pirates would be great. That would liven up this show, this game quite a bit. Looking for pirates or trading ships? There were lots of piracy in the Caribbean. Yes, I always loved the whole buccaneer scene. I'd like to excavate something like Port Royal, the infamous Jamaican city that was partially submerged after an earthquake. There's already been multiple investigations at Port Royal, and it makes me anxious. I really want to start enjoying something amazing like that. Wow, I hit the nail on the head. She likes pirates. I feel by the time I graduate, everything about Port Royal will be studied and then left alone and forgotten, like Grote to Spy. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Archaeologists rediscovered Pompeii hundreds of years ago, and the excavations are still ongoing. These things take time, like Kalen, of course. I paused to let Chantel summarize our conversation again. Joan giggled, then responded in a sentence so soft I couldn't catch it. She would not keep her tongue in her mouth. I cannot emphasize that enough. It was very bizarre and off-putting. What did she say? Joan says she's a super slow digger in Grote de Calen. I know no archaeology. Chantel helps. More like I reassure her I'll help and then wonder if I should bother Mr. Dupont. I'm thankful for Mrs. Keller. She's very patient. And I guess there's Hendrik now, too, right? He seems pretty approachable, what with his fake arm and tattoos. He is, and he's definitely geologisty. Chantel tilted her head toward the far end of the table. I could see him socializing with Sherry and Augustin, obviously playing catch-up. And he's Beau, too. He's supervising the labs now. Maybe they won't be so boring this time around. Have you done them yet? Only recently. Sherry encouraged me to focus on the cave last week. The lab's not bad, but there's a lot to take in. I find it tedious. Joan, amètude le laboratoire? Laboratoire? Toi? Non. It is tedious, boring. If you'd like, maybe the three of us could work in the lab together. That'd be fun. Sounds like a plan. Joan picked up her empty plate, and I did the same. It was nice talking to you, Melissa. Nice talking to you. I'll see you both later. My grin didn't fade after we parted ways. It felt wonderful to branch out and introduce myself to more people. I finally made some fucking friends. Why did that take so long, anyway? Okay. So this game... You have 6 more objects to clean in the lab. Other than the mini-games, I'd say that I have said, I've had the option of choosing things, twice per conversation, if that. And there isn't really much game to this outside of the little mini-games. It's very unnerving And I'm glad to hear that I'm not the only person who's thrown by this. I'm going to keep doing it because I'm just right now with this. I would never play this in my own spare time. This is not my cup of tea. But I'm just kind of entertaining myself. I'm having fun doing that. So that, I think, has to count for something. That's just... Alright, let's make this fucking thing happen. Because I feel like I gave you the wrong impression at the end of that last one. I kind of know how to do these puzzles. This one's easier because it's a force thing. I gotta make sure I get the right force. That's 9. It's a craft stick. Oh, they don't tell me. 2, 4, 6. I think that's it. Oh, I broke it! Holy shit! 1, 4, 7, 8, 9. God damn it. Alright, so you can't change this. Alright. Start with that. 8. Brush. Check. Awesome. Okay. 4 points off. That's still too dirty. Fuck you! Alright. Awesome. Okay, you're only 1 point away. Nice and clean. Cool. 21. 7. I can't do it again? Son of a bitch. Alright, only 3. Nice and clean. Alright, so 4 seems to be the off-putting part there. Oh, that was too much. Hold on, maybe that. Damn, that was still too much. Son of a bitch. Alright, 7. Let's try that. 18. Still didn't do a very good job today. Because I was thinking about all the boys. All the boys that I'm surrounded by. What kind of bone is this? A tooth? Yeah. Obviously. Put it on your tongue. It was the size of the palm of my hand, with wave-like ridges on the outside. It was a potato chip. Who should I ask? I'm gonna ask Hendrik, because he's dreamy. He's so cute. Hendrik may be a geologist, but he should be familiar with bones too. Hey Hendrik, I have a question. Sure, how can I help? Finger bang me. I'm sorry, what do you know what this is? I offered it to him and he held it up between his finger and thumb, examining it closely. This is... Yes? Not a rock. He casually dropped it into my outstretched hands. Oh my god, he's such a dreamboat, isn't he? Oh my god. You have no idea. Nope, my expertise lies in geology and geology alone. He's not interested in anything that used to be alive, or still living for that matter. That's actually pretty astute. What's that supposed to mean? You know what I mean. You're too absorbed in your work. You never show interest in other people, especially, Augustine, do you know what bone this is? It's the boy bone. You've seen one silly, Saladonta antiquatus upper molar. You've seen them all. I see, thanks. What the fuck does that mean? Student raised her hand and Augustine wandered off to help. Hendrik scratched his cheeks sheepishly. Thanks for changing the subject. No problem. I had a feeling you didn't want your personal life brought up in front of a student. It's not that. It's just that I don't date because my last girlfriend's the reason I don't have an arm. She threw me out of a moving train. The scars will never heal. The perks of working with family, I swear we're professional most of the time. Oh, and Coelodonta antiquatus is woolly rhinoceros. Hey, you do know some stuff outside geology. I'm as surprised as you are. I guess I have an inkling of non-geology knowledge buried in my head after all. Okay. So I flirted with the one-armed dude. Which, I mean, if that's what I wanted to do, I'll just play Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain. Video game humor. Alright, You'll have to find you have a new find to excavate today. Oh, god damn it. It's gotten even bigger. It's gotten even bigger. I don't feel good. This is not okay. This is not, God damn it. Alright, so there's only one in here. 1, 6, and 1. God, I hate this. Alright, none of them for this one. Oh my god. Alright. Where does one even begin? Alright, I don't give a shit. I want hints. Alright, click the numbers to reveal part of their answer. 6. Awesome. Good. Fine. Alright, so that's done. I'm gonna get another one. Because fuck it. Yeah, good. Alright, so one. Okay, so that makes sense at least. So maybe it's something like... Wait a minute. Wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. So maybe if it... No, I don't know. I can't do that one too soon. Oh my god. Why do people have fun with these? So it's 1 and 1, and the rest of them... Okay, so that must be it. 1 and 3, so it's either going to be this one or this one. It's going to be one of those two. Alright, and that's it for that one. Okay, so it's got to be that one, theoretically. Yes, it does have to be that one. Okay, so it has to be that one. Boom. Stop with your etching. Okay, so we got that. 1 and 3. It's separated, so that's fine. 1 and 1, that's fine. That's one of the 2s, 2 and 3s. Okay, 2 and 2. So that's gotta be it. 2, 3, 1. I don't know yet. Once, that's it. That's it. So it's gotta be this one. 2, 3, so it's gotta be one of these. It's not that one. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Stop pressuring me. You don't know my shit. Alright, let's go with... Let's try that one out. Okay, good. Glorious. Glorious, glorious. Okay. So my guess is it's going to be something like this. These two. This is the worst Minesweeper game ever, and I hate it. I really, really do. Okay. Let's go to these for the 3, so it's got to be this one. 1. It can't be that one. It's gonna be this one. So it's gonna be 1, 3, 1. So it's gonna be 3 there. 3, 3. Oh my fucking Christ. And there's somebody, one of you fucks, is sitting at home and going, it's so easy, Phil. It's so easy. You're so dumb. Why are you so dumb, Phil? And I'll be like, I'm not trying to be dumb. Stop making me out to be something I'm not. And maybe I'll show you something I'm good at, like making gin or writing erotic poetry. You know, you don't know. I could be super good at all of those things. And I am, for the record. Wait a minute. Wait the fucking... I'm so angry. So that's the Doug one. Okay, yeah. Okay, got it. I'm getting so confused. Alright, so these are that. It's only one here. It's 4. 1 and 1. Oh my god in heaven. Okay, so it can't be that. This is like, so basically this is like a number version of crossword puzzle in a big, big way. Okay, I wish they didn't change colors of the ones you did. That's what's throwing me off. They're changing colors of the ones they've already shown you, and that's messing me up a lot. Alright, 2 and 2. That's all set. Okay, so 1. So one or the other has to be this one. 3, and that means that this one is that. That's settled. 3 is here. So that means it's probably something like... Wait a minute. Oh, no. Maybe I can't. Maybe it isn't. Oh, maybe it is. Ah, fuck. I'll come back to that one. Ugh. Okay. So that's gotta be it. This one. I say this with such an air of authority, like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I truly do not. I want you to know that. Especially when you consider that's been dug. And that does make sense, because none of these are going to be dug. None of these. Not a single one. Not a single fucking one. Yeah. Yeah. So how does this work? I ask you. Okay, so it's gonna be... Okay, so it has to be this. Because that's all full. 1 and 1. So it's that. 1. Alright, so we're all set on that one. So it has to be this one. 1, 3, and 1. 3. No, that can't be it, because that's... God! Why all the pain? Why all the anguish inside of me, man? I hate the pain of being dumb and stuff, because I feel dumb as shit right now. Okay, hold on, that's gotta be it. Come on. That's full? Alright, no, yeah, it's 1 and 1. I dug. See, that's what I'm talking about. When they change the colors, it's fucking me up. I don't know where the... 2, 3, 1. Alright, so that's fine. Alright, see? And it won't let me do it. I hate that. Alright, the hints really are fucking me up. I really should avoid doing those for future. 3... 1... 2, okay, got it. Got it. 1, 3, got it. 2, 3, 1, got it. 2 and 2, got it. Oh, shit. Okay, so this one's tougher. 1 and 1. Got it. 1 and 3, got it. It's just this one that's left that's throwing me. So it's gotta be this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's 2. Alright, so 2. So that makes this one 3. And that one's it, so... Oh, son of a fucking... Alright, I'm gonna do this one, because I can't fucking do it. Okay, I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Incorrect. I don't care. I don't care. I want you to know that I don't care. I need you to know that I don't care. Like, with a beautiful, fire-glowing passion that I don't care. I don't care. And this is how badly I don't care. I'm in front of people that I theoretically respect and like, and I'm fucking this up, and I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if the internet thinks I'm stupid. I don't care if my friends think I'm stupid. I just don't give a shit. It's all over for me. It's all over for me and my self-esteem. I'm setting it ablaze tonight, people. It's burning. It's glowing in the moonlight. You could set your watch by it. That's how much beautiful, passionate heat it's giving off. You're gonna see it. You're gonna watch it, and you're gonna be like, holy shit, that guy is fucked up. And I'm gonna be like, that's right. That's right, I am. Because they fucked me over, and I'm really, really sick of being fucked with. And they don't know me. They don't know my shit. They don't know what I'm all about. And it's just gonna go on like that forever, for eternity, for ages, and no one but you and me is gonna know the truth of how bad it was on that one night when I fucked everything up and life abandoned everything. You left early. Maybe next time. I don't care. Good. I left. I'm leaving now. For the record. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Phil the Conquistadork. This has been C14 Dating. How much longer can I do this to myself? I'm not sure. There's a part of me that thinks I'm going to go all the way to the end with this thing, and I hate that part of me. But join me, won't you? Please, tell your friends. I found these videos of a guy who's completely lost his fucking mind and is losing even more of it moment by moment, and it's beautiful. It's like performance art for the mentally unsound. I hope you'll join me on this quest. I hope you have a lovely Memorial Day weekend. I'm gonna talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, real quick before I go, I kept playing, and I went through, I didn't want to bore you guys with the fucking puzzle and everything, and I just did it all by myself, no hints, because I realized in the last time that the hints fucked me up, and so I learned how to do it. I just basically did so that you guys realize that if I skip these in the future, I'm not a complete and fucking idiot. It's just, these things are evil, and we all know that. Fuck you!